So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get straight into it. This is going to be for November 21st through the 23rd. I'm going to start with messages from your spirit guides, then I'm going to break into a full spread, and any information you need will be below. So the first card that we have here from your spirit guides, it says Breaking Trail, and it reads, a breakthrough is at hand. So right off the bat, this feels like breaking through barriers and coming to a point to where you guys are chipping at the ice of your situation. Where you've been feeling like there's things that have been in your way, whether that's people, situations, mental battles that you struggle with occasionally, depression, whatever this is coming to a point to where you guys are like digging in there and doing the shadow work that's necessary so that you can break whatever is keeping you from reaching the other side of your manifestations, the blessings that spirit has on the other side for you. Okay. I also see a breakthrough in regards to like trust issues, or you guys being able to like love again, where it's like you're starting to realize that you can't necessarily base every relationship that you get into moving forward off of what you've experienced in the past. So it's like releasing a lot of trauma. And speaking of releasing, this is realizing that maybe you do need to leave certain people alone who try to break away at your personal confidence, try to like break you and feel like they're the only people that you could have in your life, or like you can't get anyone better than them. This is like having a breakthrough in that sense as well. But getting into it, present situation, I have the Strength card in reverse. So speaking to personal confidence, your focuses, or what you focus on, this is you realizing that something has to give in terms of your energy being off for a bit. This is you also feeling like you need to tap into that motivation or that determination that you had more so in the beginning of the year, or just prior to this time frame. Things have been really discouraging you, whether that's like your body going through different changes or shifts, or like your spiritual journey. You may be new to all of this, and it could be breaking away at ego. I'm hearing tearing away at that image of self, or like this personal identity that you may have identified with, and you may be coming to a point to where you're shedding that identity. That's not the identity that you identify with anymore, and it may be confusing. Something with the Leo also maybe a little bit off during this time frame. This person could be really stubborn during this time frame, regardless if this is a Leo or not. I see somebody who's very egotistical, like they're not able to control their ego or their urge to kind of like be stubborn at times. Hard to deal with. Clarifying this Strength card, I do have the Fool card. So a new approach. You guys are realizing that a new approach is needed. A new way of going about things, because you may have noticed from the way you've been going about things as of lately, it's either been reckless energy you've been tapping into, or you haven't been getting the results that you've been looking for. Okay. Now, what I see in regards to the recent past, I have the Seven of Discs, or the Seven of Pentacles. This feels like trying to pick up the pieces. I see you guys were also really ready to step into a space of growth, especially with all the things that you've invested and put your time and energy into. It's like you were waiting for the opportunity to like fully put a business out there, for your full potential to be reached as a whole. There was a need for you guys to also get balance in regards to your emotional well-being, and also like your ability to stay Stay focused and practical. This is you also examining something you've been putting a lot of, like I said, energy into, and where you've noticed that there's not been a lot of growth or expansion in a relationship. A change of events kind of swept in, whether this is you changing the way you, again, approach the situation as a whole, or like a change of events may have been surrounding, or a change of energy may have been surrounding your family situation, or somebody that you're interested in who's still connected to the person they have children with or are married to. I also feel like you guys were stepping into higher spirits after being real swept up in like emotional energy. Now, near future, with the Seven of Swords, you could be feeling like somebody's being real sneaky or like condescending, I'm hearing. You could be also trying to avoid someone like the plague. This is realizing that they're no good or they're sneaky in some capacity, or it's just you don't feel like they have good intentions for you. So this is trying your best to kind of stay away from them, even though you could tap into a level of temptation sometimes where you want to know, what this person is thinking, what this person's up to. But you also know that this person does not have good intentions for you at the same time. It's just, I don't know, maybe you're waiting for this person to show you different than what you may be feeling or picking up. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this could be you sometimes tapping into the energy of procrastinating on like some sort of contracts that you may need to sign, or I'm hearing like your business is almost ready to be released, or something with your business is almost ready to be released, but maybe it needs a little bit more fine tuning, or you may be tapping into this perfectionist way of like trying to do things, and it could hold you back from making money, from having a successful business. Progression over perfection is necessary. You could be also cutting ties, with a business partner, because you realize that this person could be doing like sneaky things, like stealing money and not telling you that they're making profit on this or making profit on that, and just taking the money for themselves. Something to that effect. But what I see for the advice with the Princess of Swords, there's a need for you to do more research on whatever plans that you may have in the works. Also making sure that with communication, that words aren't being slung around that you in the future don't want to apologize for, or like entertaining someone's petty antics, because I definitely see the energy of someone being very petty. This could be a romantic interest, a friend, whoever, somebody you have a personal relationship with. And if you allow them to trigger you enough, it could go too far. Especially I'm seeing like arguing on the internet. Also, do more research on a business partner that you guys either are trying to work with or are working with now. I just keep seeing that come up as a topic. Now, possible challenge with the Princess of Cups. This could be that you're so infatuated with someone that you may be ignoring certain red flags. So you want to make sure you're not doing that. But also this could be like getting too swept up in your emotions during this time frame. What is this Princess of Cups here for in the challenge position? Yeah, you could get swept over in your emotions while being on a break from a love interest, somebody who you're close to. It doesn't even have to be just limited to love, but you could be emotionally triggered or feel some type of way, and it's not helping that you're not communicating with this person to clear the air. You may get offered, for my people who are trying to get a job opportunity in a different state, you may get offered a job opportunity, but you may only have so much time to think about it and also relocate, and you may be conflicted on whether or not this is actually a smart idea. It may conflict with like other goals that you have or other things that you want to do. Some of you are interested in someone new, but then it's like hard for you to be interested in this person fully or allow yourself to explore this connection fully, mainly because you may still be conflicted about somebody you're not talking to as of right now. And you could be waiting on them to come back around, and then this person comes in randomly, and it's like, well, should I be open to this new thing or wait for the past situation to come back around? Now, outcome, I do have the King of Dis. So this feels like a huge focus on self. You're going to be doing what's best for you, regardless. So that's good. I see you guys also trying to get back to your old ways, or if not old ways, new ways of doing things that keep you productive. I see you also having a huge focus on personal relationships, like friendships. You may be trying to still work out your marriage or relationship with someone. And some of you feel some type of way about the fact that someone you're dating who could be married or in a relationship, they keep telling you like, oh, I'm done with that marriage, or, you know, with the person I have kids with. But they could be seemingly putting effort into that relationship and kind of leading you on. So you could be side eyeing that situation as well, if you feel like there's a lot of trickery around that. But this is what I see. I mean, I hope I put things in perspective and that you enjoyed. Thumbs up the video if you did, and I will see you later.